And it's Ken Kraetzer for CaMMVetsMedia. An Army football practice. Black Knights finished their Wednesday workout. They're actually doing a weightlifting session. I can hear them and see them in the background. It's what they use. From what I can tell, it's a mat drill where they do their exercises between the weights and then do weights, and never stops. Physical training, and they had a good practice out here. Very nice, mild. And so they will be back here tomorrow and have a Thanksgiving team dinner. And then Friday they head off to San Antonio and play UTSA on Saturday. And Keys, UTSA is coming off a big win over East Carolina. They scored a lot of points. They won 3 out of 4. So they are a team that's playing its best football right now. Army, you could say, was playing its best football until the fourth quarter against Tulsa, when they couldn't move the ball and gave Tulsa a couple of chances late in the game to score and then kick a winning field goal. And so that was one was disappointing, but they're resilient and ready to play their best game against UTSA. They've won down there before a couple of times recently. Obviously, they beat UTSA here in the American Conference Championship game to win the title last year. So, keys to the game, not giving up a opening drive touchdown as they did to Tulsa last week is kind of a key thing. Getting off to a better start. Army did match that. But I'll look to see how Cody Harris-Miller is able to play. Coming back from an injury in the Tarleton game. Played so well against Air Force. Maybe it was a difference in the Air Force game. Played over 50 plays. And he's been playing a lot since he's been back. And he's a key. When he's in, it really helps plug up the middle of the Army defensive line. Look for the 2 linebackers, Andon Thomas, Caleb Fordner, as keys. In watching practice today, Caleb gave a talk to his teammates about the urgency of this game and the opportunities this season, the Commander-in-Chief Trophy, and what a leader he is, Andon Thomas too. And then UTSA's got a very active quarterback and is generating a lot of yards. So stopping their passing game is key. But that's what it is every week. A lot of good quarterbacks we've seen in the American Conference offensively. Army's just got to run it out. They've been good at managing the ball. And Paolo Generali is a question whether he's going to be ready to play. Braden Bartosh, senior, has been filling in. Did a great job last week. Was recognized by Coach Munkin for that. And, of course, Brady Small, Will Jeffcoat, Henry Appleton, Teddy Williams on the O-line, and of course Cale Hillum. Said hello to him today. It always looks like he's kind of feeling the pain of all the hits he's taken, but he's a tough guy and resilient and getting set to play. And his game just seems to be improving with each week, has more confidence, and so certainly key. And Noah Short, we talked to the other day, is just a very solid player, fast, and draws double coverage. And the receivers, Brady Anderson's having a great year. Too bad that one catch just barely out of the end zone. Could have been a big difference maker. Would have given Army a touchdown in the third quarter last week. And Tex Brannon, Parker Pulaski. Tex Brannon caught the 2-point conversion when Army scored, and then Tulsa was offside, and it made it a 1.5-yard PAT. So they decided to go for it, and they threw it to him, and he got it. And that's I'm sure is a kind of one of his career highlights so far. So we got to have some more career highlights down at UTSA. Coach has been saying it's a loud building. Obviously, the Alamo Dome is is indoors, and indoor arenas for football tend to be very loud. We played down at the Texas Rangers Stadium in Arlington, and it was noisy, but it wasn't a big crowd that game. It was about 20,000 at the Army Air Force game the 2 years down there. And then, but I think they were talking about a big crowd. They say, Coach Muckett says UTSA draws very well. It's a holiday weekend, and so it's college football at its best in Texas and San Antonio. Hope a lot of soldiers from Fort Hood are able to make it. A lot of Army soldiers stationed in Texas, and talked to Coach Monk a little bit about his visit to troops in Afghanistan when he first came aboard at West Point, and that we always remember everybody out serving the country overseas. In the U.S., we know the Army's a 24/7, 365-day operation, and there's people always working out protecting our country in all sorts of different ways, and we appreciate that. And say happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you're having a good Thanksgiving wherever you are, and we just enjoy being able to bring you all the fun and excitement of Army football, and we're so glad to be able to do that. So we'll see you down. We'll be down at the AOG tailgate, and then we'll be on the field for pregame, and look forward to Army versus Texas San Antonio on Saturday. It's a 3:30 kick. This is Kraetzer for CaMMVetsMedia at West Point, and again, happy Thanksgiving.